Helps if I connect the microphone, huh? Good morning, y'all. Let's get started. What are we doing here? All right. Good morning.
Latex.
Latex.
Sheep Raider, how's it going? How's it going, Big Papa Pump? I think my right one is slightly bigger, though. Slightly. Alright, I'm going to FF4. Here we go. Yeah, it must be genetics. I don't know. You're good now? Have a good day, Sheep Raider. I'm doing some FF4 today. I'm gonna try to talk through a little bit. We're trying to submit this to AGDQ. So I want to like practice the talking through of it. Let's just watch the intro before we start. Yeah, that's what we're hoping, Seagam. We're trying. Good morning, Jack. Oh shit. There we go. Forgot I had the TV on. I'm still waking up. Oh, I gotta finish my toast. Seagam. Seagam has wild ideas. Man, I did not sleep good. Great idea. Alright, this seems like really loud to me. Let's go down to here, shall we? Yeah, I woke up at like midnight. 1, 2, 3. And finally, at like 4-ish, I was like, okay, I'm getting up now. So annoying. Jack Black.
Rotomotor just raided with 5 views.
Rotomoda, thanks so much for the raid. Good morning. You caught me eating.
Latex.
You caught me eating toast.
Latex.
See again. How was Stranger Paradise Final Fantasy?
Latex.
Latex.
Hey, Zytoriak. Sub 130, let's go. GG's. So no more running it? Are you going to submit it anywhere? Or? Are you gonna do like questing for glory or AGDQ or wait, what's ASM? Oh no, here. Oh, I didn't change it. I gotta fix that. Gotta fix that. Everybody was doing that all stream last time. Australian. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, good. Well, GG's. That's awesome. What's your plans for runs going forward? All right, we need a cooldown for this thing. And then I need to fix the percentage chance here. All right. Okay, 5% chance.
Latex.
Hey, Blake, you came in on your latex. That's hilarious. Thanks for the GLs. Did you ever get your YouTube mod figure out? I still can't add you currently. Yeah, there's no I wish I was blank.
Latex.
Oh, you're gonna do WAF next, Roto? Let's go. I did add it, Zytoriak, so it should... Oh, you know what? I forgot that... I started off where it does it randomly from a folder, so I didn't have to do any work, but then I changed it because it wasn't randomizing well enough. So let me fix that. So now I have to manually update my bot every time I add a latex sound. Zytoriak. What the fuck is it? Did it not copy over to Dropbox? Pretty sure I exported it. Let's re-export it. There it is. We can so make that a little bit lower. All right, and label Zytoriak. Gotta have a crack at getting my world record for WAF. Who took it? Rotomoto. Do you guys hear this? When I try it. Oh, Crimson, yeah, he's been routing something lately. So that makes sense. Well, I believe in you. Go get that world record back. Thanks for the raid. We're doing some FF4 today, y'all. AGDQ submission practice. I'm gonna keep calling it submission practice until we get a good run. And then I'll be like, okay, this is the one. And then I'll probably add voiceovers. Hey, Canaris, we're practicing for AGDQ. It's Awesome Games Done Quick. It's a big event, in-person speedrunning, and it's in January. But submissions open up this week, I think, and they close October 4th, so.
Latex.
Cuddy, thanks for the GLs. Okay, that volume was a little low. Is that Cardinal? Okay, I might have to mess with the volumes. Okay, y'all. Matt, thanks for getting flirty first. Looks like seconds and thirds and fourths are all still available. But yeah, let me start by talking about what we're gonna do today. Oh, I need to turn the fan on too. Stream marker. No, it's not. But it is good to have an intro. So anyways, this is a practice run. And so when I cut the video, it will be starting somewhere around here. But yeah, so this is Final Fantasy IV. We're running a category called Better Any %. Any % goes through the game, and throughout all the random encounters, it uses a quick save reload technique to try to avoid encounters. Sergeant! Thanks for the sloppy seconds. There's no naming on this game, but I appreciate the DC Max. So yeah, so that's any %. So we're doing better any %. So what we've done here is we've glitched a save file to have safe travel. And so we will be able to go through as basically a big boss rush and get the game done faster because we're not having to do a lot of these quick save reloads, these extra manipulations to avoid encounters. So because of that, this save file is what we're going to start with. That's why I'm on the screen. And so this starts off where Cecil's already done the Red Wings thing. He's already got Kane in his party. We've already changed some equipment. And so it's just starting right outside the castle and going straight to the cave. A couple glitches you should know about before we get started. There's the mini glitch. FF4 has a lot of glitches. So if you mini your party, they are suddenly reversed. And so that means that all damage heals them and all heals damage them. So we'll take advantage of that a lot on the run. In the same way, Toad adds more magic damage. And so you'll see us do either a mini Toad or a mini Toad mini to get both effects at once. Mini Toad mini basically removes the mini afterwards, and then since you're minied while you're getting toaded, the toad doesn't take effect either. Yeah, so that's a couple of the glitches. There's also a tent anywhere glitch. So you can tent a single person anywhere, so you don't have to be on the world map or anything. We'll take advantage of that a couple times as well. How you do that is in the inventory. If you're on an item that's usable and you have the tent next to it, you can hit confirm and then down or whatever direction it is. And if you time it right, you can get it to be on the tent instead of the other item. What else? Then we'll have a couple RNG manipulations along the way. There's 2 boss fights on this run. The Octomammoth, which is coming up pretty soon in the beginning. And then Lugay as well. Thanks for the GLs, Slade. How's it going? And thanks for the Thirsty Thirds, McClepkey. What else?
Latex.
I think that's the gist of things. Yeah, so I'll load this save. We'll quick save. There is a Dragon 1 cycle manip, which we could start with. So basically our manips use this tool that just changed the date and time of the computer right when you start the game. And so we'll start with a Dragon 1 cycle and hope that that does the job we want it to do. What was the man as big as the town? Are you talking about the giant in this game? Whatever. I'm not a giant. I'm doing good, Slade. How are you doing, McClepkey? Blank. Oh no, is it Blank? Yeah, Blank's. Thanks for being last at the party. So this first fight, we're going to let Kane do some damage, but then we're going to kill him off so that Cecil gets all the XP. So there's a shared XP notion in this game, and we'll often take advantage of that to give more XP to one person than the other if they're not alive. Let me know how the game sound is, y'all, if I need to turn it up. Whatever, there's no size machine. Bumped up a bit? Okay. I'll get that after this.
Latex.
Hey, CC, thanks for lurking. Ryan Broom, how's it going? Love this game. Awesome. My favorite, believe it or not, is probably 10-2. But this is a close second. This was my first Final Fantasy growing up. Alright, let's bump the sound a little bit. Although, technically it was the PlayStation 2 version was my first FF4. Alright, so you see Kane, we killed Kane off, and so Cecil got all the XP. So there are voice-acted cutscenes in this run, and we're going to skip them for the purposes of speeding through this. I'm also going to turn my fan on. Are you doing FF1, Zytoriak? Let's go. Keisha, thanks for the raid.
Kaicha69 just traded with 22 viewers.
Thanks so much for the raid. How was Fortnite today? The only one I haven't played is 10-2. Mine gotta be 6. Everybody loves 6. I gotta play 6 eventually, Ryan Broom. So I know a lot of speedrunners that speedrun 6.
Latex.
Booty Warrior raid. All right, let's go. How was the stream today, Keisha? Thanks for shouting out, Keisha. They do a bunch of stuff. Bunch of gaming. Give them a follow. Barely played Fortnite. Mostly played Legend of Heroes. Oh, is it the new one? Are you playing the remaster? Fortnite crashed your stream. Oh, OG. Okay, cool. I like that game. I played that one. I want to play the SC, the second chapter, at some point. You like the Cultist Tower, Sergeant? Oh yeah. I mean, I don't play new games, so I get it. I play a lot of old games over and over instead. Nice, Rob. All right, this is Fake Bigan. He's gonna come in and try to take the Summoner Girl. We're not gonna let him do that. We have a handy Red Fang on us. Oh, cool. Close to end game. Yeah, I know. Best character in the game. It started. I'm working on a Latex Rydia cosplay. In fact, we're gonna do some latexing around tonight. Get some more work on that done. You've been keeping tabs?
Latex.
There's Sartoriak. Hey, Hab. Alright, we're doing... Alright, selling Kane's old gear and then buying some very small amounts of items to start.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, thanks for the GLs, Hab. We'll see what happens. You like Trails? Yeah, it's a pretty freaking cool game. I want to play second chapter at some point just because the story's good. Alex, welcome in. Thanks for the GLs. All right, so so story-wise, we just saw Rosa, Cecil's love interest, and she's sick in bed, and we need to get a sand pearl from the antlion to make her better. So we have to go through the waterway here to get to the antlion on the other side of the mountains. Might emu that one? Gotcha. We're going exploring! Alright, we teamed up with Tella here, and a wizened wizard dude. And this is kind of a weird, complex zone. We're gonna get some items along the way, but and then we're also gonna fight a boss in here. Like a boss. Yeah, I am. It looks really cool, Kicha. But again, I still haven't played DQ3 Remaster. So, I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna have time to play all these new games. Yeah, I feel that, Hab. It's a long flight to get over here. But y'all have what? Issa? What else do you have over there? There's a UK one, isn't there? I know, Zytoriak. Getting DQ1 and 2, and I haven't even played the new 3 yet. But we are going to be playing Sea of Stars real soon. So that's going to be one of my newer games. Alright, thanks, Kicha. Yeah, get some rest. Appreciate you. Or so she says. Well, I mean, it depends on the casual game here. But yeah, next week I'm out of town for work, and then the week after that is casual game week. Pretty sure. Octoman travel. I mean, you can. There's a redeem for it, Zytoriak. Oh, Issa has management issues. Rather small. Gotcha. That one's small and French. Okay, we're doing some quick things here. Okay, this one has a manip, so we're gonna do Octomammoth manip. Star Ocean, yeah, I speedrun the first one, Ryan Broom. All right, here we go. All right, so that manip that we just did guarantees that Tella will get Thundaga at certain points in this fight from using recall. Manips. Gotcha, have, yeah. Yeah, I suppose it's pretty expensive to try to fly and stay over here. And vice versa for us coming over there, too. Alright, we're gonna kill Tella off. Octomammoth is gonna hit Rydia, and then Cecil will get the kill. Soaking up the XP. Something was off there, huh? Should have taken only one hit. I don't know what was off there. Something was off. All right, we're to the other side. Right as we're getting here to Damsian, they're getting attacked by the Red Wings. Break on through to the other side. Y'all, I thought about getting up, because I kept waking up this morning, I thought about getting up at 2 or 3 and doing an FF8 run instead. But I was like, no, I need my sleep. Forced myself to go back to sleep. Alright, so yeah, secret room, we grabbed a couple items there before we continue the story. What is sleep? Baby, don't hurt me. Alright, Spoony Bar, a little bit of a break here. So we come across Anna, who's dying, and this is Tella's daughter, and he knows that she ran away with a bard, and so suddenly this bard appears, and Tella's like, "You killed her!" And it's obvious Tella doesn't really want to hurt or kill him because he's not casting any spells; he's hitting him with his wand. It shares the same 2 brain cells. And the first time I made it. Yeah, right, Zytoriak? Usually you're making like metal references, and I'm like, what's that? What's that? Yeah, I run Star Ocean First Departure. In fact, I want to get back to it. We need to practice it a little bit. Because I'm bottom of the speedrun board on that one. I gotta spend some time on it. So eventually Anna says, "You two stop it!" And so this little fight stops. And then we're going to be heading to Antlion, which is what we came over here in the first place for. Like I said, so I don't think I talked about the Antlion fight yet. It's a little tight. You want to get 4 here. When his eyes are white, he counterattacks. When his eyes are red, he doesn't. And so you want to get 4 attacks in on each of those. And it's the first round is pretty tight, so it's very possible that we'll do a 3-attack first phase, and then 4-attack, and then we'll have to do a 3rd hit. General Kenobi. So we're gonna haste Cecil with the Hermes sandals we picked up. And then we're gonna darkness for damage. And get right on it. And then Rydia and Edward are just gonna defend and try to stay alive. And then in between rounds, they can try to potion Cecil too. ATB is not great. Alright, Rydia's dead. Somewhat common. One. 2, 3. Alright, we got the 4th one off. Let's go. I'm gonna defend, see what he does. Okay, I'm gonna potion. Darkness. Alright, not a bad fight. We still had about a 3 round there. I think I got all the hits in, but I think the crits were not helping me out. So now we got the Sand Pearl. We can heal Rosa. So we're gonna take the little hovercraft back to give it to her. Is that another metal song, Zydriak? Since you already have idle gains on your stream, what's FF bot? Alright, we're giving Rosa the Sand Pearl. No, I haven't. What's the deal? Give me the lowdown. One, but no, I don't know Metallica. It's a metal. It's metal, right? I don't know Metallica. The only Metallica I know is like King Nothing. And I think maybe there's one other. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, so I have my homegrown boss system that's Chrono Trigger, so I don't think I'd want to add more. You know what I mean? All right, Edward's gonna be fighting a little ghoul, and Anna's gonna be coming back from the grave to give him encouraging words.
Latex.
Hey, good morning, Medio. Also, I see you set your team to Final Fantasy 12. If you attack the boss, every attack counts towards that vote, too. Cool. Morning. Have a good day. Doing good, Medio. How are you? We're just getting started. I'm trying to practice narrating a little bit for the run. Alright, so FF4 3D adds a system for augments, and so you'll find these little sparkly things around, and these augments will give you abilities, and they're permanent augments on characters that you give them to. And you actually get a bunch when people leave your party. Because spoilers, people die, people leave your party, and when that happens, they often will leave you an augment. So there's another weird thing there where if you give those people augments before they leave your party, they will give you extra augments when they die or leave your party. So we're going to take advantage of that as well. A little sick, no. Probably better this week now. Yeah, the interviews are finished. Hopefully you get the offer soon. I'm running on average, didn't realize. Yeah, the augment system is kind of cool. It's a cool new feature. So we take advantage of that heavily on this run. I'll talk it through as we do it. We just picked up item lore. We're going to give that to Tella later, and it will allow him to do major damage with a earth item. And we'll be able to one-shot the Magus Sisters with that. Abused Magus Sisters, yeah, it's a payback for what they do to us in the 10-2 speedrun. Alright, Mom Bomb. Alright, so we're coming across this monk named Yang, and we're gonna help him out. He's gonna join our party. So for this fight, everybody's gonna die except Yang, and so we're gonna focus Yang up. We can't defend with anybody because we want them all to die. And then Yang's gonna defend at the last moment. And he has an ability called Kick. And which can hit all opponents. And so that's what we do to kill here. Oh no, one didn't. Man, something is off with my damage today. This is not the best RNG. Usually that kick will kill all of them at once. Alright, so now that we've met up with Yang, we're gonna head back to his hometown, Fabul. Oh, you're working on FF7 Remake, CGAM? Nice. Well, Medio, I hope you feel better. Hope you get that offer this week too. By the end of the week, let's go. Fingers crossed. Alright, we're gonna get some equipment real quick. Alright, welcome to the fabulously fun fights of Fabul in Final Fantasy IV. For these fights, we're going to be defending with Edward. We want him to live as long as possible, not because we care about him leveling, but because we want to keep Cecil from leveling as much as possible. Because Cecil's gonna go back to level 1 when he turns into a paladin. Spoiler. And we need his health to be lower to die on the next big boss fight after this. So Cecil, but we do want Cecil's health to get down to 180 so that for when Kane comes in here. You don't deserve levels. Thanks for the GL's media. Golden locks. Oh, Cecil died pretty quick there. Yeah. Gotta love some good aha. So thankfully Cecil's health is down, so Kane can kill him quicker here. Why is this split called Kane?
Kane.
I think I only know like one song from the Pet Shop Boys, maybe. Okay, we're gonna grab a couple items. Another Hermes sandals. We're gonna progress the story. always think this king looks like Friday on Mr. Rogers. Alright, we're also getting a Bacchus wine over here. And we're gonna take to the sea. And Sea Monster's gonna break up the party. We're gonna be just Cecil again for a while. See you again, Monster. Alright, so Cecil gets washed up on the beach. He's going to go to Mysidia, which is the town at the very beginning of the game that we skipped, where he came in and stole their crystal for the king of Baron. And so they're going to be like, you're horrible, you're a Dark Knight, you need to redeem yourselves, we're not going to help you until you do. And so this will be his redemption arc. Let me buy some stuff here. And so we're going to team up with little twins, a black mage and a white mage. And they're going to climb with us up to the mountain, Mount Ordeals. And Cecil's gonna become a paladin. So along the way, we're going to meet Tella as well. That's my alarm going off. And this map music is cool. And the big bad is sending us a fiend to fight. That's going to be our next boss. He is undead. We're going to take advantage of that with some high potions and an elixir. But again, so we're going to have Cecil die on this next fight, so that the magic users can soak up all the XP. Yeah, they don't have a good fate. So basically we're gonna attack with Cecil. He's gonna get counterattacked. The twins are gonna start their twin cast, which will do this special high-powered magic attack. And then Cecil's gonna use a high potion to get countered again and die, hopefully, right before that big thing hits, and it should kill. Okay, Teller rejoins us here. We're gonna assign some augments like I mentioned earlier. Auto potion to Palom, item lore to Tella, counter to Porum. And then we're going to do some equipment. And party. We're putting the twins in the back. Okay, here we go. This fight has two tiers. So the first tier is the one I was been describing. The second tier, we're just going to throw an elixir. But the main key of both these fights is who gets the XP and who dies is what we want to control. Alright, I think Cecil should be good here to die. Looks good. This should kill, but if not, I have Cura ready. Cool. Now this next fight, he's gonna hit somebody before we can do anything. And we don't care, well, we prefer it would be the bottom twin. But either twin is fine, really. We just don't want it to hit Tella. If it hits Tella, we gotta resurrect, because Tella needs the XP from this fight. I don't know. I don't know what I think about the FF8 fan theories. Okay, that's actually the best case scenario. Alright, time to become a paladin. So for this fight against the Dark Knight version of himself, we just stand here and do nothing. Now Cecil is level 1, but a paladin. Favorite games? Chrono Trigger is my favorite all-time game. I'll be doing another speedrun of that on Thursday. Alright, before we go anywhere, we have to reassign our augment for safe travel. Because for some reason changing from a Dark Knight to a Paladin unassigns that ability. And then we're gonna just mini everybody. That's important because the next fight, Cecil's level 1, and yeah, that's right. He will, if Cecil gets hit on the next fight, he will die because he's level 1. And so by mining, we get the mini glitch where everybody's reversed and they can't die from damage. Oh yeah, you like Chrono Trigger? Alright, you're in the right place, Ryan. Yeah, I speedrun Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, Dragon Quest XI, Final Fantasy 4, 8, 9, 10, 10-2, and Star Ocean First Departure. So, so you see a lot of those games over and over again. It is a bonkers story. It's out there. It's a good game though. It's unfortunate it had the sequel curse, where everybody's expecting Chrono Trigger and they got Chrono Cross. All right, this is the summoning. This is a glimpse into the summoning for the whale later. So now that Cecil's a paladin, the Mysidians are happy to give him access to their teleporter that will take you straight to Baron. Yeah, I do need to play it. So I don't play a lot of casual games anymore because I'm speedrunning so much. But the next casual game is most likely going to be Sea of Stars. And so we're going to do a whole week of just Sea of Stars first playthrough. Not next week, but the week after. It's coming up quick. Okay, welcome to the town of Baron. We're going to find Yang, and he's kind of brainwashed. And so he's going to stick some guards on us, and then he's going to kick us a couple times. And then we're going to bonk him on the head, and he kind of wakes up. So. But you notice we're reversed, so they hit us, but they're healing us when they hit us. So we wait till he kicks us twice, and then we'll bonk him on the head, and he'll wake up. Wake up, dude. We're your friends. So he gives us the key to Baron, so we'll be able to go through the secret passageway to get over to the Baron Castle. And we're gonna take on 2 boss fights. We're going to talk to the king, but we're gonna come across 2 bosses. And the strats for those are gonna be Tela Blizzaga, the twins will use Twin Cast, and Yang will be attacking. And then Cecil is just kind of... He may be throwing like Echo Herbs and stuff, or just trying to keep the party's status from being messed up. Sometimes he'll attack. Alright, we gotta sell all of Cecil's old dark armor stuff, because we don't need it anymore. Buy 2 of these, and then buy 20 temps. Gonna buy a couple pieces of equipment as well. Alright, we are doing Mini Toad Mini. There we go. And equipment, headband, remove, flame rod, ice claws, headband, rod. You just finished Sea of Stars? Nice. Yeah, I heard really good things. Especially because it's the people who made it really loved Chrono Trigger. Okay, secret passageway to Baron Castle. And we're gonna let bygones be bygones. So yeah, so the next boss is gonna join our party, and we're gonna be like, we're gonna have 6 people in a party? And then it's just for a quick second, and then he's like, just kidding. Yeah, exactly. Tell him, pour him, call him on his BS. First console? Actually, believe it or not, I didn't do a lot of video games growing up. My parents wouldn't let me have a console. So I did emulation for Chrono Trigger. My first console was a Game Boy because that's the one thing I could talk my parents into letting us have. All right, we're gonna do a runaway trick to give us a couple seconds. Saga, screencast. Not the fastest, but decent fight, at least. Maybe it is the fastest. For me, anyway. Alright, Mini Toad Mini, sort ethers. So yeah, every fight we have to do this Mini Toad Mini thing. Because it's only for the next encounter that it counts for. Alright, Cognazo likes to do all kinds of status effects. Sleep, silence, slow. So it's just a pain in the butt fight. So we have some Echo Orbs if Tella gets silenced. We have one alarm clock if people are asleep. And we're hoping we can make it through the fight. We need 3 Blizzagas on Tella. We need 1 attack that's 3 focused on Yang. And we're gonna slow with Cecil. We're gonna twin cast with the twins, and we're gonna kill them off so they don't get the XP. Spider Silk. Alright, he's slowing. Bluff. Hoping this is okay. Cry. Oh, that's very unfortunate. So because he has water there, this is going to heal him. I should have timed that better. Okay, we're killing off the twins with high potions. So they don't get the XP because they're about to leave our party. As you can see, Cecil's not doing a lot of damage. Okay. So, because we healed him at the beginning on accident because he did the water at the bad timing, we lost some time there. But overall, not too bad. If you can time it right, and he's bald. So he's weak to water until he has water around him. Then he's weak to thunder. So there's like this trade-off of which one you should cast, but when you're slowed, you have a limited time window to react. And I just reacted too slow. Alright, here we lose the twins. But yeah, Ryan, I've only been speedrunning for a couple years, but when you're speedrunning, you stand on the shoulders of a lot of people that have done a lot of research. I have done my own routing for Chrono Trigger, but still, you stand on the top of the shoulders of the people who did all the work before you. So I can't take all the credit for the knowledge. How you doing this morning, Blank? Okay, so after this quick meeting with Kane, we are going to go make a pit stop. And since we lost the twins, we can go to the Elder, and he's going to give us the augments that we want to get from the twins. So the twins are going to give us Bluff, Cry, and Twin Cast, and we'll be able to assign those augments to other party members. So we're going to give Cecil Cry, we're going to give Tella Bluff, and then Twin Cast later. If you give Cecil and Rosa Twin Cast, they can do Ultima, which is really cool. So we'll be doing that later when we get Rosa back. Alright, we've got Cry, Bluff. Yeah, Sid's a madman. Alright, we're gonna go abilities, Cry on White Magic, Bluff, and then Item Lore. And then Equipment. We give Sid a shield, 2 Flame Claws. Okay, so we're gonna go for Dark Elf next, but before we do that, we're gonna stop and get a Gaia drum. And as I alluded to earlier, the Gaia drum with Tello using Bluff and Item Lore augment. We can one-shot the Maga Sisters, so super exciting. So we happen to know there's a Gaia drum in Agart. Okay, off to Troya. So in Troya, we find Edward, or as Blank likes to call him, Bedward, in bed, sick. You know, we lost him with the sea monster, so we kind of meet up with him, and then he's gonna help us out during Dark Elf. Basically, the whole Dark Elf cave, you can't have metal on you or you're constricted, you can't do anything. And that includes the Dark Elf fight. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna walk up to Dark Elf, we're gonna have an instant game over, basically. And then Edward's gonna play his harp from far away, heal us up, unconstrict us, and then we'll do the fight. Yeah. In a normal case, it's annoying to do this this cave because of that constriction. Now you can take metal off your characters, and then the cave won't be as constricting. But we want the fight to end quickly, and we don't have encounters, so we don't have to worry about that. I like to ride my chocobo, I really, really do. You should try it, you like it too. All right. Yeah, it does make this run nice not having the encounters, because the any percent route, you're constantly quick save reloading. Except in this zone, you just game over and reload because they're so quick. But yeah, otherwise you're constantly quick saving and reloading. It just gets kind of annoying. Trail likes to joke that it's called the quick save simulator is what it feels like, and I started taking to calling it that too. All right, so we are going to do a manip for this. The main manip here is to make sure that on the second, the Dark Dragon part of this fight, that Cecil doesn't get hit with the physical attack, because it's random who's going to get hit with that one attack, and that means he can survive the fight, basically, if we defend correctly the rest of the time. So with Bluff, Tella is pretty buffed up, and so we should be able to Faraga and one-shot the first tier, especially with we're gonna mini Toad Tella as well. All right, so we're gonna get right up to him. We're going to mini. And then we're going to quick save for the manip. And then right into the fight. Purple elf fighting the dark elf. It's true. It's true. Alright, might need a runaway trick here. We're attacking with Yang just in case that doesn't do the damage it needs. Okay, good. That should send it. Defend. Bluff. Try. Cool. We got it first try today. This is a little very tight fight. With the manip, it makes it nice. You saw he hit Yang. If he hit Cecil there instead, we wouldn't have the health left to make that fight work where Cecil's still alive during the fight. Blank's chilling over on the YouTubes. Alright, tent. Sort. No, come on. Sort. Tent. Alright, tent, Cecil, Tella. Toad, Tella twice. Emergency exit, out. Okay, going back to Troya. We have the Earth Crystal now. And Golbez and Kane have said, if you give us the Earth Crystal, you can get Rosa back. We are going to talk to Bedward one more time. He's going to give us the Bard Song Augment, and so we'll be able to use Bard Songs on somebody later.
Latex.
Hey, Sailor Midgard. Good morning. The run's been okay, and we're doing like a submission practice run, so I'm just kind of trying to talk through it and have fun with it. Yeah, I like the Chocobo song. I took that from Dine. Rather have a pet Chocobo or a pet Moogle? I don't know. They're both pretty cute. But at least you could ride the Chocobo, so maybe the Chocobo. How are you doing, Sailor Midgard? Alright, so now we're in the Tower Zot, and we have the Earth Crystal, but Golbez is like, you have to get through this tower first. I'm just like, okay. And so we're gonna fight the Maga Sisters, and we're gonna one-shot them. We're gonna bluff with Tella. And then he's gonna use the Gaia drum, and that's gonna kill him in one go. Doing okay so far. We're halfway through the week. Well, we're almost, yeah, this is the halfway point. Halfway through today is the halfway point. Goodbye. You'll notice we also removed Cecil's sword. We unequipped Cecil's sword there. That'll be important later. He's not going to need to attack, so. Alright, Mini Toad, everyone. High Potion Cecil. Yep, payback. Maga Sisters on 10-2 are really tough. So they've killed many a run. So I like to say it's payback. Alright, so here Tella is deciding to fight Golbez. He wants his revenge. He will eventually use Meteor, which will kill him too. And then he will leave our party. Yep. Sag. Hey, Pro Gamer, what is up? It's you, Medio. I'm good. We're doing a speedrun right now. Blinks over on the YouTubes. Okay, we're gonna grab these 3 augments. If you don't grab these 3 augments right now, you lose your chance because we're gonna go in this room, we're gonna get Rosa back, and we're gonna do a boss fight, and then we're gonna evac out. So you'll never come back to this room again. Yeah, working on latex tonight, pro gamer. So just doing a quick speed run before work this morning. Okay, so we get Rosa back, and we're gonna start twin cast ultimating bosses. Cool. Alright, twin cast on Cecil and Rosa. We're giving Sid Recall and Last Stand, which we don't care about these augments, so we're giving them to Sid. Because he's about to leave our party, and he will give us Adrenaline later if you give him these extra augments. Alright, abilities. Twin cast. Twin cast. We're gonna quick save in case things go wrong, which they can pretty easily go wrong for this next boss fight. It'll probably be a purple. We're gonna work on a Rydia costume, and I need to work on her loincloth, so it's like a purple with yellow design. Alright, Barbarisha usually goes okay until Yang. Yang can miss, and I cannot get the RNG manip to work. There's something about the particles or something that makes it not work. We're killing Sid off because he's going to leave the party. There's Ultima. Jump will bring her out of her tornado form so we can attack with Yang. And then that's the moment of truth. Oh, and it didn't kill. Okay. Alright. Definitely could go worse. Yang didn't miss, so that's good. No, that's not really what the stream is for. And definitely not during a speedrun, pro gamer. So no, none of that gonna be happening on my streams. No, like I said, that's not gonna happen on my streams, okay? If you want to see pictures of me in latex gloves, I might add some to my Patreon at some point in the future. And I don't make gloves. Gloves are too hard to make, so that's just the reality of that. I only buy gloves because they're molded. I don't bother making gloves. All right, so leaving Baron, we evac'd out as you saw. We were given a magma stone. Hey, good morning, Doc. And we're gonna put this magma stone in the well in Agart. And this will open up the underworld for us. The run's not bad, actually, considering how many runs I've done with this and how often they can go wrong sometimes. All right, we're off to the underworld. The ship cannot yet fly over lava, so you'll see us avoiding that. But we are gonna fly through a battlefield. Not the smartest thing to do. And then we're gonna get hit. So we're gonna go say hi to the dwarves. Talk to the king of the dwarves. And then Yang's gonna like feel a presence, and then we're gonna go to the crystal room and we're gonna have a surprise. Thanks, Doc. Yeah, I do a lot of speedruns. It's fun. I like it. I've seen Bayonetta, Ryan. I have not played it. It looks very intense. I thought about getting into it, but it looks very intense. I tend to like RPGs, more of a turn-based situation than like action-adventure. I played a couple action RPGs, and even those are, you know, you have to learn the combos and stuff. There's a lot to them. But I've played some Tales games in that vein, and Trials of Mana as well. Okay, creepy dolls time. Thankfully, we just gotta use 2 blue fangs on them and they're dead. If you don't kill these fast enough, back to back, then they turn into a big doll, and we actually don't have a strat for that on this run. But right away, we're confronted by Golbez, the big bad. And we're gonna do as much damage as possible to him before he tries to take us out. This is kind of a scripted fight. Yeah, I like my classic RPGs.
Latex.
Hey, Golbez is a bitch. How's it going, Gramps? Alright, we're gonna do... Twin cast for Ultima. We're gonna jump for a little more damage. We're gonna kill Rosa off here just to save on death animations later. And then Golbez takes over here. Happy Hump Day, Gramps. Hope you're having a good one. So at this point, he's got like a couple thousand hit points left. Rydia comes in with her dragon, does more damage to him, kills his dragon, and then he just needs a little nudge to die. So as long as he doesn't cast Drain, we can just auto battle once Rydia joins the party again. Otherwise, we'll have to cast Bio. Need sleep? I feel that. I woke up way too much last night. Off and on. Appreciate that Kane can jump and miss this scripted death. True. Although, yeah, I don't know how that would work. Alright, Rydia's coming in. So that's the reason we took Cecil's sword off earlier. So we can potentially auto battle here, and then Rydia will whip him. Let's see what he's gonna cast. Okay. Whip it good. So it just does like 100 plus damage, and that's all he needed to die at that point. Oh, gotcha, Media, gotcha. And that is Golbez. And Rydia's all grown up. She's been away in a timey-wimey situation, and she's suddenly all grown up. So this is the outfit I'm working on, actually, in latex. I've made the leotard. We're going to make the loincloth. We're going to work on the loincloth tonight on stream.
Latex.
And then I've ordered more of the green latex so I can make the sleeves and the thigh highs. Hey, is it Pacamania? Am I saying that right? Welcome in. Okay. We're gonna get a couple things from the Dwarven Castle before we leave.
Latex.
Hey Arcade, how's it going? How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Okay, now we're gonna leave the castle. We're gonna head towards the Tower of Babel. We're gonna take a shortcut through the castle to take the secret exit. Be a little bit faster. Going good. Clocked in. Someone save me. No. Yeah, that's gonna be me after this run. So I feel it. I feel it. There you go, Packamania. What do you do with it? You look fabulous. Okay, welcome to the Tower of Babel. Thanks, Arcade. We'll see what happens. I might do some voiceovers on this as well, but I'm trying to get as much like talking in for the run as I can. Sorry, it's down here. Alright, coming up on Lugae. Gotta do some tenting. Just in case. Alright, quick save for the Manip. Alright, welcome to Lugae. This is a two-part fight. The first part, we're just going to twin cast Rama and kill. The Manip is more for the second part. So for the second part, he turns into an undead robot, and he turns everybody else reversed, and then starts casting healing spells to kill. So we're going to use an elixir on him, and then cast Rama. And the Manip is that he won't cast Restore more than once, because it will kill Rydia twice if it's done twice. Yeah, he's a pain. Without the Manip, he's a major pain. Cool, that's what we want to see. 3 HP in a dream. All right, we're walking back. We've got to help the dwarves out on our way out. Because there's a bunch of goblins fighting them from the cannons. The coffee. All right, we got Luge's key. All right, now we're gonna lose Yang from the party. Goodbye, Yang. Okay, let's get out of here. How long you been streaming for a new channel? Oh, for yeah, that's right. I've been streaming on Twitch for 5 years, but yeah, and I do a lot of YouTube videos, so I've played off and on with streaming on YouTube. So we're just trying it again. But yeah, I don't do morning. I only do one morning stream on the weekdays, and then we'll do more like daytime streams on the weekends. So, but yeah, appreciate you, Ryan. Good to see you. Good to have you here with us. All right, we are gonna go back to the surface. Sid's gonna suicide bomber, and that's when we're gonna lose him. No, you're the bestest, Arcade. Okay, back on the surface, we're gonna have Sid's buddies fix up our ship, because Sid just gave his life for us, even though we know he's not dead at this point. But yeah, his buddies are gonna fix up the ship for us so we can take our hovercraft somewhere where we need to use it. Oh, my arms are sore from yesterday. Oh, I did biceps and back? Yeah, shoulders and triceps are later in the week. Biceps and back yesterday. All right, we are gonna go pick up our hovercraft. We're gonna use it to just go this little stretch of spot to get to where we're going for the Eblan Cave. I'm curious about something. Is it faster to go this way than down left? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, right here. All right, Eblan Cave. We're gonna meet the Prince of Eblan coming up. But yeah, Ryan, Wednesday mornings and then weekends usually are UK friendly streams, I guess you could say. We're going to be introduced to Rubicante, the final fiend that we have to fight. He is the hardest, in my opinion, hardest fight on the run. We're grabbing a couple elixirs. Those will be for later. Yeah, there you go, Blake. Gotta get used to the YouTube lingo. Dot meme. So yeah, this is Edge, the Prince of Eblan, and he's gonna get punked by Rubicante here. And then we're gonna follow Rubicante into the Tower of Babel, and we're gonna have to fight him. And that fight is, like I said, the hardest fight on the run. And hopefully we can get it first try. Just saying that right now. Oh yeah, the Four Fiends. Four Fiends will be coming up too. That's another tough fight, very timed. Oh, really? You don't fight all 4 and 14? Oh no, you gotta restock. I've only had 1 cup so far. I need to get more. But we'll have a little bit of a break here. I'm gonna go get some water. Reiko, thanks for the GLs. Good to see you. Apparently, Sugar's bye. All right. Rebridge menu here. We're gonna assign a couple more augments. Fast talker to Rydia makes her cast faster. Draw attacks to Edge, which basically makes him draw attacks to him. I will put those on. And then we'll quick save. And all right, this is a fake fight here before Rubicante. I'm gonna run and get some water, and I'll be right back once I defend. Because we got about 2 minutes to wait for this fight to finish. All right, you're back.
Hello.
Latex.
Hey Scotter, welcome in. How much does it cost? Depends on the latex sheeting. If it's like fancy sheeting, it can be like $60. Minimum like 40 or 50 probably for I'm thinking like 2 sheets. Okay, here we go. Steel Cry Shell. Got him. We got him. It's a very complex fight. I'm going to voice over that one. But yeah, basically Rydia is the only one who lives, and it's just by a hair. Very calculated. It actually is very calculated, but it's very tough to get because the timing of getting that defend off before Inferno is very close. What's my best record on this? My PB is 2:58.45. World record is about 40 seconds faster. So we are on world record pace right now. We'll see what happens today. It would be cool to do that for a submission practice run, but there's still some things that can go wrong, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, we're gonna get out of the Tower of Babel. We're gonna find a ship in the Tower of Babel, and we're gonna fly that back to the Dwarven Castle. This ship, just like the other one, won't be able to withstand the lava. So we're gonna have to go around the lava to get back to the Dwarven Castle. So that's what we're gonna have Sid fix for us right away. So Sid is not dead. So apparently you can suicide bomber and live. He's just healing up in the infirmary. I'm gonna buy a couple extra Phoenix Downs. There you go, Ryan, go for it. But yeah, glad you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, Sid's fixing up. We'll be able to fly across lava after this. Next, we're gonna have to go talk to the king. He's gonna give us his daughter's necklace, and that's gonna help us open the sealed cave to get the, I think it's the dark crystal that's in there. Cheers. All right, Sid also gives us his augments here. Including adrenaline, and we're going to make use of that very quick. Well, you know what? You gotta. Sometimes whatever you wear, people are going to give you looks. You just gotta exude confidence, you know? Alright, so we're off to the sealed cave. But first, we're gonna buy some stuff. We need a new weapon for Kane and some shurikens for Edge. Gotcha, yeah. I mean, latex catches looks no matter what, because it's pretty few and far between. Okay, we're gonna open this with the necklace. We're going to... There's an autosave on the other side of this door, so we're gonna make sure we do some menuing first. Bard Song to Rydia. Adrenaline to Kane. Bard Song over Black Magic. Adrenaline there. We're gonna give Kane some equipment. Oh, right. And we need to take edges off first. Okay. Here we go. So we're gonna do 3 door fights while we're in here. Oop. Well, that sucks. We're gonna remember to quick save before every door fight, because the door fight can go wrong. If Kane misses too much and a monster comes through, then that monster, if you kill it, is not the same XP as the door itself. We want the door XP. Alright, here we go. Did I? I didn't PD. I didn't PD the 2 that needed to be there. Nope, you just gotta get used to the sweat. That's what I tell people. I knew I forgot something. Kane, Edge. Okay, 1 door fight down. And Edge died, which is good. Alright, Tent, Rydia, Edge. There's lots of tutorials out there, pro gamer. I don't really do tutorials, but you know, next time I make leggings, you can come hang out and watch. That's the extent of what goes on there. The key about making latex clothing is really the is the patterns. Patterns are the hardest part for anything. Okay, second door. You'll see I do a runaway trick there. That gives me like a second or two buffer. Okay, we just made it. Alright, Rydia, edge. And honestly, my pattern for legs is still not great. I'm still constantly working on it, so. But you know, it's a hobby for me. I don't sell anything. I'm not a professional. It's just a hobby. Yep, not even the designs. Because the patterns are all for my body too, so. The only thing I ever sell is like old costumes and stuff sometimes. Alright, save room. Yeah, that's... I think I was supposed to go left. Yep, I was. There's a lot of fake ropes in here. Okay, third door. Same fight as before. Rydia will get level 40, which will give her haste song for the bard song. Kane, stop missing, dude. Driving me nuts. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. So if a monster comes through, that's bad RNG basically because Kane missed. I didn't quick save either, so that sucks. We're losing a bunch of time in here. Thanks for the follow, welcome in. Come on, Kane, don't miss, dude. Gosh darn it! Kane's the frickin' worst. Finally. Alright, we just need Cecil and Rosa alive. And we're going right into Demon Wall. Coffee's ready. Alright, we want Haste March. We want Hermes Sandals. Cry. Slow. Caucus Wine. So basically we Berserk Kane here, and we double haste him, and so he does all our damage for us. Alright, Asuna. We have to pause ATB, or if you let it roll, like, the boss's ATB keeps up, but if you pause ATB every time Kane gets a turn, then we get more hits in. There it is. Actually, I split that a little early. It should be right here. Yeah, I lost a lot of time in there, unfortunately, because of some of the wrong turns, and then we had a monster come through the door. Demon Wall in 12 is hard too.
Latex.
Hey Ali, welcome in. Alright, we're taking Kane's equipment off. And we gotta walk all the way out. In 7 they put the wall in the direction you're going. It's a wall, just walk away. How you doing, Ellie? Good to see you. Nice. So we have to walk all the way out because because there is a cutscene at the end right before you leave the zone, so that's why you can't actually zoom out. Stressful morning, but now okay. Well, glad things are okay now.
Latex.
Nautical Menace, how's it going? Just relaxing, nice.
Latex.
Cardinal, what's up?
Hello.
Thanks for the GLs. Alright, so as we get out of here, Kane's gonna turncoat on us again. So that's why we took his equipment off, because once we get him back later, he will have different equipment. So he'll steal your equipment, and you'll never see it again. And the equipment we're using is the stuff that's like high DPS, which is what we want. That same strat we did for Demon Wall, we're gonna use for Zero Miss as well. Yeah, decent morning, Cardinal. Decent run going on. Not quite world record pace anymore, but we might be able to get back on track. Okay, Sid's gonna fix up the ship and help us get back to the overworld. Cooking chicken alley, nice. You have to keep walking, you have to get through that door. Alright, take a look at Edge here. Edge is like chilling, and then he's gonna go flirt with Rydia. Sid's gonna give him a good talking to. And then he's gonna go pout in the corner again. Alright, we're ready to go back to the overworld. He's so blue. He's lost his edge. Alright, we're going to Mysidia. They're gonna summon the lunar whale. We're going straight to the moon. Let's just go right to it. The summoning.
We get it almost every night. When that moon is big and bright, it's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
Walking through the moon tunnels. We're gonna meet Fusoya, who is a Lunarian. He's gonna tell us that Cecil's father was a Lunarian. And therefore Cecil is, and that Golbez is Cecil's brother. But he's been taken over by an evil Lunarian called Zemus. Alright, Mini Toad. Everyone. And then we're heading back to Earth. We got Fusoya to help us out. I'm gonna try to get him to wake Golbez up. And apparently they're trying to summon, we figure out that Golbez is trying to summon the giant of Babel that will destroy the Earth, basically. Destroy everyone. Oh, really? That's funny, right? Alright, back to Earth. And we find out it's too late. They already summoned the Giant of Babel, so now we've got to go inside the Giant of Babel and do battle. Yeah, it's a fun song. And all our friends show up, all the ones we lost, except for Tella. And all the ones we know about are here to help. What a lazy bum? I know, right? Greg the PM? Jen, good morning. How's it going? Just about to go inside the giant. Hope you're having a good week. Open wide, giant. We're coming in.
Latex.
Yeah, we have a lot of different latex voices now. That last one was Vitoriac. You're welcome, Big Papa Pump. Marvel superhero. Alright, so this next boss fight is all 4 fiends at once. It's pretty intense.
Latex.
And they're back to back basically, and we're gonna time things where we're shooting something off in one, killing it, and then those things that we shot off will end up in the next phase. So there's a huge timing element here. Leon, how's it going? The run's been okay, actually, for once. Alright, we're grabbing this elixir. Thanks, Leon. We're looking good so far. Let's hopefully have a good end. That's the main thing. Okay, here we go. Alright, elixir, cover, elixir, haste. Then we're doing Twin Cast, Blizzaga, Elixir, Shiva. Shoot. Elixir. Doing the wrong person here. It's fine. Blizzaga. Alright, well, didn't quite work how I wanted it to. That's unfortunate. The slow landed. Oh, this is horrible. Alright, we want to cry. We want a dragon. Come on. This might be worth just starting over at this point. Yeah, we're gonna start the fight over. That's world record, but what are you gonna do? I messed up the turns, basically. I messed up the turns. Elixir, cover, elixir. Haste. Twin Cast. Blizzaga. Elixir. Shiva. Basically, we're trying to get all of these to land so this guy doesn't get a turn at all. Meteor. Oh, man. What else we got here? Shoot. I think I'm screwed. Oh my god. We barely made it. So much for world record. That's fine. So as you can see, that fight is pretty complicated. The run was going so well until that. Alright, CP is pretty simple in comparison. All right. So after we take out the CPU of the giant, it's gonna fall. But we're gonna get some backstory first. Fusoya like erases the brainwashing from Golbez. And we're gonna see his backstory as a little kid as Theodore.
Why?
I'm gonna talk to his father here. So his father's a Lunarian. This is Cecil's father too. And we're gonna see that Cecilia, their mother, is going to give birth to Cecil and then die in birth, unfortunately. And then his father gets beat up, I think, or something. And so he dies too. So Theodore loses his parents and just has his little brother. And that's when Zemus, the evil Lunarian, kind of takes control of him. Kind of a tragic story for a kid to go through. Thanks, Ryan. All right, so then he leaves Cecil for the King of Baron to find, and that's how we know that Cecil was adopted by the King of Baron. After that.
After that, I took to the border.
All right, Kane's gonna pop in, join our crew, and we're gonna get out of here before the giant crumbles around us. Little back history of Kane and Cecil and Rosa growing up in Baron. Just a little like flashback. Also in that cutscene, the boys told the girls that they can't come, but the girls stowed away anyway. So we're gonna see that in this next cutscene, but we're gonna skip it.
We get it almost every night.
Here we go again.
When that moon is big and bright, it's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep their loose to keep it tight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. We like our fun and we never fight. You can dance and stay uptight. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight.
All right, we are off to the final dungeon. This is a two-part dungeon. This first part, several screens of like cave kind of look, and then after that it becomes like this futuristic futuristic looking dungeon.
Latex.
Lucy, what the heck? Are you making fun of that person from from yesterday? Or from Monday? Oh. Yeah. The things people think it's like okay to just come in and I don't know, it's the whole anonymization of the internet, you know? They're just like come in and just ask the most like weird questions. Thanks for the GLs. We're on to the last boss fight shortly. Alright, here we go. Some people never make it out from in front of their computer. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Everybody should be minied, yeah. Everybody should be minied for this fight, Reiko. Because we use the mini glitch that reverses. So all damage heals and all heals damage. Yeah, good question, Blank. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how the YouTube situation works. Yeah, it's a big glitch. We take a lot of advantage of it on this run. But it wears off after the next fight, so there's some fights that are back-to-back, and so we can't use it in those. Alright, so these last fights here are... We think we're killing Zemus, but then he resurrects as Zeramis, and now can't be killed by... no mortal man means. And so we'll have to use the Crystal of Light, and only the Paladin can do that with a pure heart. So here's the attempt here where the Gomez and Fusoya are gonna fail. Yeah, Blank. I mean, that person didn't say anything after I warned him, so... yesterday. Or Monday. There's no panda! Do 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 do. So I don't think we have 2 minutes of time save here, unfortunately. But we're gonna finish the run. This strat is much like the Demon Wall strat, where we're gonna get Kane ready to go. But because we're reversed, Meteor will heal Kane, and he won't be in crit, so he won't do as much damage. So we're gonna have to keep like healing him if we get Meteored. Black Hole, I believe, takes all special buffs off, so we have to re-haste and berserk him. So yeah, the best strat is to do as much damage as possible, don't miss Kane, so we can like get past some of these HP triggers for what he will do. But first, we have the lovely, like, all the people that left our party heal us and buff us. So we're ready to take out the final boss. There's no Titus in FF4. That's FF10. See you again. Yeah, this is the heartfelt, powerful music to end the run with. I think we were too slow getting that off. Yeah, there's black hole for me. Why is he so slow? Oh, because I need to haste march. That sucks. Gosh darn it. No, frickin' A. If you don't set this fight up right at the beginning, it just always gets screwed. Oh boy. Well, that was a run. That was a run. Thanks for the GGs, Lucy. I don't know. We'll probably do some more submissions. It was really good until the 4 fiends, and then 4 fiends in that fight just really screwed me. So it's a potential run submission, but I definitely want to do more. So I'll have to do some more. Actually, do I even have time to do more? Maybe I'll do an offline one because I don't think I'll have time with everything else that we have planned for casual game week and all that stuff. So maybe I'll do an offline one. Gosh, we don't have time to do that even. Maybe next Tuesday. No, I'll be out of town. I'm not bringing 2 laptops to record. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. If anything, that's the submission run. I would like to have a stronger one, so we'll see what happens. But with that, y'all, thanks for hanging out with me this morning for an FF4 speedrun. We'll take you over somewhere. I've got to get to work. And then we'll be back tonight doing some latex. Thanks, Pacomania. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's raid Chad. It's Chad's birthday stream. Haven't raided Chad in a while. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Sailor Midgard. Y'all have a good day. Tonight we'll be back for some latex. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for chatting.
Latex.
Thanks for all the words of encouragement. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Blake. And I'll see y'all on the flip side.
latex.